I'm 26 years lady and lost my virginity recently. I just completed UCC, become accountant. I was going to work as NSS when I met this young man in his car and stopped to compliment me because of my nice look and shape. I normally respect boys for several reasons. One major one is boys can be very dangerous if disrespected and can harm you seriously. So he went to say hi as usual. He mentioned his name as Henry and looks like someone in his late 20s or early 30s. He works with one reputable company close to where I also do my service. So I joined him and he dropped me off at my workplace. Before I forgot, I have a boyfriend who is very religious just like me, but also very interesting to be with. He works as a teacher at Cape Coast in secondary school. So I was very loyal to him, not interested in hearing a romantic way. Harry seems to be a very good person, so after letting him know about my boyfriend, the discussion changed to just about knowing each other and being good friends. Just good friends. I introduced him to my church as well, and he knew where I stay as well. We were getting along very well, but the mistake I did was not informing my boyfriend about my new friend because I thought I was very sure of handling it the right way with no complications. My boyfriend came around during the festive season when they were on vacation and got to know of my new friend, but decided not to say anything because he didn't want to interfere since I didn't mention it earlier. He was not really comfortable with it but wanted to show how he trusted me by not saying anything about it. Fast forward, he went back to Cape after the break but used to ask of Henry. I always tell him everything about him and even how he helps me to work, avoiding transportation costs, looking at how the economy is at. But one Saturday, Henry invited me with his friends to a party in his house where we were just having fun. I was so happy that day that I took low percentage alcoholic drink, thinking it wouldn't do nothing to me, but unfortunately I got a little drunk. He also drank much alcohol. To cut long story short, I slept at his place and we had sex, which we were not so conscious before engaging it. During dawn, we both regained full consciousness and realized what had happened. I was feeling so shameful, but he was just okay with it and promised keeping me until marriage since I'm a good girl. I sincerely have plans of marrying anyone who breaks my virginity. I can't really give my attention to my boyfriend now because I'm feeling guilty and also thought I have to let this innocent guy go. About 3 months after this incident, Henry was on leave and went to his village to visit his family in the Eastern region. We kept in touch during that time from the beginning, but along the way, seems not to be available for our regular calls. It turned out to be that he was a bad guy before we met and saw another beautiful girl in the village and fell for her. Without my knowledge, Henry was dating both of us. He got regular sex from the girl because he brought her around, and that was very easy for him since I was not going to his house again to avoid what happened the other time after the party. So told him no sex again for both of us until we get married. That's if I decide to marry him. I was really confused then because I loved both guys but knew it would be difficult for my original boyfriend to accept me since he's faithful to me. And the relationship I have with Henry is on the low key, just between the two of us. Henry later told me the truth about having this new girl because he impregnated her. He's sorry for what happened and said he loved me more than the lady. That's how he told me about it. My boyfriend is still yet to propose marriage to me, same as Henry, but I feel I have to decide on one person now as soon as possible. I feel I have to forgive Henry, just as my boyfriend must also forgive me. If I have to go on in any direction, I can end up losing both with any of the options. Please advise.